So I'm here with Rick on the Presonus booth here at Nashville Summer NAMM 2011. You've got some quite swish little interfaces to show us, haven't you?
Yes, we do. We have 3 new USB 2.0 recording interfaces, and these are, the first one is called the AudioBox 22. This is a 2-in, 2-out USB 2.0 interface. The second one is the AudioBox 44. This one has 4 analog inputs and 4 analog outputs. And the last one is this one. This is the AudioBox 1818. And so this one has 8 analog and 10 digital inputs and outputs, giving you a total of 18 simultaneous inputs and outputs, all at 96K, as well as this is also USB 2.0. The thing that kind of makes these special is you notice they're called AudioBox 1818 VSL. VSL stands for Virtual Studio Live. And so what we did is we took the EQ and dynamics section from the Studio Live 1602 and we put it into these interfaces. And in addition, we put the 2 32-bit effects processors that come with the Studio Live into these. So they're almost like rack mount versions of the Studio Live mixer, but as a recording interface. So let me show you the software GUI and the way that it works. Okay, so this is the Virtual Studio Live control panel, and this is where you set up your no latency monitoring mixes for your musicians. So you can see here I've got all of my inputs, I've got my DAW returns coming from the DAW, and I also have the 2 effects processors and the volumes of the 2 outputs. This is for the AudioBox 44. Of course, the bigger one looks bigger because the AudioBox 1818 control panel will have more inputs and outputs. But it looks a lot like the Virtual Studio Live control panel from our mixers. And so I can go to any particular channel, and if I double click any one of the individual cells, it'll pop open 3-band sweepable EQ. You also have a compressor limiter right here, and you also have noise gate. And in addition, you have a sweepable high-pass filter with phase reverse. And the cool thing is that it works a lot like the Virtual Studio Live from our mixers, and also it has a drag-and-drop type of workflow, just like Studio One, our recording software. So for example, let's say if I want to take a male vocal preset and drop it over to channel 2, I just click on male 1, and I click and drag, and I just drop it straight onto the channel, and now I've got a whole channel strip of effects here that I've dropped on. And it also works the same way in the fact, let's say if I like the EQ but I don't like the compressor and I want to just take the EQ, I can also click and drag directly into a cell of any channel, just like that. So it works really nice and very, very simple workflow. The other thing that's really great about this is that I can also save scenes. So if I just want to reset everything to 0, I just click and drag, and so I can set up different scenes for different applications. This is really going to be a great product for musicians that are bringing a computer out to a gig, and even if you're doing a small coffee shop or restaurant gig or something like that, and if you're bringing a laptop to basically perform with, these interfaces will allow you to plug your analog inputs in and have full EQ compressor gate on every input, on every output, plus you have effects built in, all without hitting your CPU, and it's a really, really great workflow, and I think it's going to be a really exciting product for us. These are starting to ship within the next 30 to 60 days, and they're going to be available worldwide, beginning probably within about 45 days or so. The U.S. street price of the AudioBox 22 is $199. The U.S. street price of the AudioBox 44 is $299, and the AudioBox 1818 will be $499.